This week on the Football League show, it's the playoff semi-finals. There's a thriller as Swansea take on Nottingham Forest. Entering the Dragon's Den, Reading travel to Cardiff in another second leg tie, with both teams looking to make up for previous playoff pain. And there are plenty of goals in Leagues 1 and 2, including a goal fest at the Gal Farm, where Huddersfield took on Bournemouth. First on the show, it's the race for that final Premier League place. Swansea and Nottingham Forest drew their first leg 0-0 when they met at the City Ground. The second leg at the Liberty Stadium would turn out to be a real thriller. Your commentator, John Roeder.
Plenty forward for the Welsh side. They couldn't get there. Look at this for some sprinting here from Nathan Tyson. Does he need some support, the Forest man? Finds it now from McGoldrick! Oh, off the bar! What a superb breakaway from Nottingham Forest. It's a police beaten, and it's just a fraction too high. Tate. Britton. Appeals for offside. Barini, as the flag stays down, it's against the bar. The whole Forest back four seemed to stop then and look towards the assistant on the far side, John Flynn. Now as this ball is played through, that's onside. Just. Got a deflection. Good job it did as well. Up off the leg of Wes Morgan. Both teams have now struck the crossbar. Little run made for the short corner, and Dobby takes that option to Sinclair. Dobby. Britton. So congested. Leon Britton has found some space, and he's found the back of the net as well! A shot hit with pinpoint accuracy from Leon Britton. And Swansea are in front in this Championship playoff semi-final second leg. Camp hardly moves. It's guided beyond the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. Swansea strike first. Swansea looking for a second. Dobby. Stephen Dobby! He's got it! The man who got promotion to the Premier League while on loan with Blackpool this season is on course to reach Wembley for a second successive campaign. Looked to be nothing on there for Dobby, but suddenly he was away. Through the legs of Chambers and beyond Camp. And what a spell for Swansea City. They have taken control of this playoff semi-final. Joy and despair. Morgan. Moosey. Britton couldn't get there. This is Nathan Tyson. Still going. Whistle's gone. It's a free kick and it's just outside the penalty area. Well, Monk judged to be guilty. Certainly on that replay there would seem to be some validity to the argument that Gary Monk is presenting to the referee. Lewis McGugan, 13 goals this season, 2 of them against Swansea at the City Ground. McGugan, off the bar! It's smacked against the frame of the goal. What a superb free kick from Lewis McGugan. And that's twice now that Forest have struck the bar. Barini. Plays it off Maloney, that's a corner. Fabio Borini played under Brendan Rodgers when Rodgers was a coach at Chelsea. Oh! How did Darren Pratley put that wide? What a chance to seal victory for Swansea. Goodness me. Angel Rangel will bring it forward. All given away. That's the last thing Swansea need to do. Needlessly concede possession. Earnshaw through and scores! A decisive first touch from the substitute, and is the comeback on for Nottingham Forest. Earnshaw suddenly away, and it flashes beyond De Vries, and Billy Davis's team have a vital goal. A minimum of 4 minutes to be played. Majewski. Maloney is out wide on that far side. Majewski will surely use him here. Earnshaw. Is it 2-2? Oh, it's off the post! He can't believe it, and neither can those Forest supporters behind that goal. So close. Gunter. Forest have to pump this ball forward. Cohen. Gets the cross in, De Vries beaten to it! Was that kept in? Yes it was, Earnshaw behind for a corner. Forest appealing for handball, and certainly there did seem to be an arm up there from Ashley Williams. Camp is forward again, corner's taken quickly, De Vries with the punch away. Missed completely. Forest's goal is unguarded. Pratley, can he score? Darren Pratley! Swansea City are going to Wembley! Astonishing scenes around the Liberty Stadium. It's all over for Nottingham Forest. Pratley coming away with it from the halfway line, and they knew it was going in long before the ball crossed the line. What a celebration from Brendan Rodgers. We're into time added on to the additional time. The Premier League dream is alive for Brendan Rodgers and Swansea City. Nottingham Forest beaten in the playoff semi-finals for a second successive year. But it's Swansea City who are going to Wembley for the Championship playoff final in 2 weeks' time. What a semi-final this was. Full time at the Liberty Stadium. Swansea City 3, Nottingham Forest 1. Swansea City winning 3-1 on aggregate, and they go to Wembley.
As you can tell by my voice, it's been a real sort of roller coaster evening. But now the players are been heroic all season, really. And tonight they've got everything that they deserve, which is a place and an opportunity to get into the biggest league in the world.
You know, we've hit the bar twice, we've hit the post once. It looks like a possible penalty kick at the end there. Controlled the possession, controlled the passing, controlled the game, and I can ask no more of this team. Fantastic effort.
Still to come, Cardiff host Reading in another Championship playoff semi-final. And with all the action, including plenty of goals from Leagues 1 and 2.
Inflammatory pain doesn't have to ruin your day. For effective relief, reach for the True Blue solution. Heron Blue Ibuprofen. Simply, Heron Blue.
Power, agility and skill. Here's this week's Mercedes-Benz star performer. Digbyuani was a powerhouse against the Blues. He shares the lead for the most run meters in the competition with 934. And Marto, as you pointed out on Saturday night, they're not always easy meters.
No, his ability as a runner and within traffic has created a new position. I said on the weekend he shouldn't be open winger anymore. He should be a rover. That should be a position that he has created because he is such a freak in tight traffic. His ability after he gets inside the tackle to accelerate and push people off is extraordinary.
Two new terms tonight: quarterback coach and rover.
Well, he's the only one who can play it.
Another star performer brought to you by Mercedes-Benz.
What the hell? I think it's happened again. Where are we? Holy.
We're in Bangkok. Holla, city of squalor. Hold on! What is going on?
The Hangover Part 2, only in cinemas.
Amongst the daily torrent of information is an overnight ruling by a judge in Europe, which has major implications for the telco sector, further research online suggests. Suddenly, a CEO's decision 2 weeks ago makes a lot more sense. And at 1:25 in the afternoon, we send you an alert. No one joins the dots like the Financial Review, the daily habit of successful people.
Chip windscreen? Quick, jump online to o'brienglass.com.au. It's so easy. You just simply select your preferred day, time and location to have your glass fixed. Visit o'brienglass.com.au now.
O'Brien.
In League One, Huddersfield and Bournemouth went into their semi-final second leg all square after a 1-1 draw at Dean Court. The prize at stake, a trip to Old Trafford, where the League One and 2 finals will be played. The Terriers struck first, Lee Peltier on the end of a Gary Roberts corner. Bournemouth had replied to going behind in the first leg by earning a penalty, and they did so again here. On loan Tottenham fullback Adam Smith, fouled by Peter Clark. But while Danny Ings had had his kick saved at Dean Court, Steve Lovell made sure with his a minute before half-time. There was, though, still time for the home side to respond before the break. Danny Ward's turn and shot beating Shwant Jalal. Advantage once again to Huddersfield. Into the second period, and Lee Clark's team had wasted several great chances before the Cherries struck again. Their scorer from the first leg, Donald McDermott, set up Lovell. And Bournemouth were back in front. So 2-2 on the night, 3-3 in aggregate, and the game went to extra time. In the final minute of the first half, Danny Ings put the South Coast side ahead for the first time in this tie. But that lead hardly lasted a minute as this pulsating encounter moved towards a conclusion. Another Roberts corner, this time met by Anthony Kay, and the teams level once again. Bournemouth lost their captain Jason Pearce as he saw red for a challenge on Kevin Kilban. But there will be no more goals in extra time, and this amazing match will have to be decided by penalties. Town stopper Ian Bennett saved this effort from Liam Feeney. And Bournemouth's Anton Robinson failed to score with his kick. Giving Anthony Kay the chance to seal a place in the final for Huddersfield, which he did, leaving Lee Clark's side just one match away from the championship.
I thought they were brilliant. I thought they responded to the setbacks. I thought we started unbelievable. The tempo, the chances we created. And we knew Bournemouth would keep going. But this is what it's all about, cup football, being the winners.
You know, a lot of teams would have rolled over and lost here. And, you know, we kept digging in and kept clawing the game back. And I felt when it went to 3-0, I thought we was going to go on and win the game. But disappointed, obviously, you know, but at the same time, immensely proud of my players.
Elsewhere in League One, the playoff semi-finals put together two teams who've developed something of a rivalry in recent years. MK Dons hosted Peterborough in the first leg. Darren Ferguson's Posh are looking for a quick return to the Championship after relegation last year, and they had the League One Player of the Season in their ranks. Craig McHale-Smith put the visitors ahead. Peterborough's substitute goalkeeper Paul Jones came on for the injured Joe Lewis and was under pressure soon after the break. The clearance wasn't convincing and Daniel Powell levelled the scores. The second half was barely 5 minutes old when Sam Baldock took aim with his free kick, the wall jumping over the shot. The hosts were ahead and were soon threatening to run riot. Angelo Belanta is on loan at the Dons from Queen's Park Rangers, and the young forward expertly made it 3-0. 3 goals in 8 minutes for a Don side now looking to finish the tie off. Ferguson's team managed though to stem the flow of goals, but midway through the second half, Charlie Lee made that challenge on Powell. Already on a yellow, Lee was sent off. But Peterborough's 10 men were handed a lifeline in the last 10 minutes when Stephen Gleeson halted Mark Little's strong run. A penalty and a red card. Gleeson, though, perhaps unlucky on both counts. Posh captain Grant McCann scored from the kick to set up the second leg at London Road. So it was MK Dons with a slim advantage as they made the trip to Peterborough for the second leg of their League One playoff semi-finals. And their 1-goal deficit was wiped out after just 11 minutes. Grant McCann again leading by example to level the aggregate scores at 3-3. In a pulsating encounter, both sides had chances to edge ahead. Dons defender Gary McKenzie with a speculative ball to the far post. Daniel Powell could hardly have got closer. After the break, Peterborough pressed to double their advantage on the night. Craig McHale-Smith finished the regular season as the league's top scorer. He was in the right place at the right time for his 34th of the campaign. It put the Posh 4-3 ahead on aggregate. As the visitors' defence tired, McHale-Smith could have increased their advantage. He was denied by the upright with Dons keeper David Martin well beaten. It didn't though matter in the end as it finished 2-0 to Peterborough on the night. The London Road support delirious as Ferguson's team booked their final place at Old Trafford against Huddersfield.
I know we've had 2 promotions, but tonight's a special night. Players have done me proud. They were, to a man, magnificent. Great performance.
It's been a magnificent year. It's been a learning year. I've made mistakes, players have made mistakes. So it's about learning from them and coming back stronger people. Then collectively you put it all together and hopefully the team comes back stronger as well.
Back to the Championship then. With Swansea already through, it was up to Cardiff to make it an all-Welsh playoff final. The Bluebirds drew 0-0 with Reading in the first leg at the Badesky. A winner was guaranteed at the Cardiff City Stadium. The commentator this time, Jim Proudfoot.
Ball from Ledgerwood. Cummings. Good promising move this from Reading. Long trying to work the angle, but he's only hit the side netting. He's taking on J. Lloyd Samuel. The defending was good enough to force him wide. Blake. Jay Bothroyd. Well, the deflection completely took Federici out of the picture. He was powerless to stop this. Kanan. Right, it's hit McNaughton and Long trying to get in. Bywater in the danger, couldn't get it away, and Long's effort has got it. A freakish goal gives Reading the advantage. Instinctive poaching from the young Irishman. A goal out of nothing for Brian McDermott and Reading against the run of play. Samuel. Taking evasive action. Here's Michael Chopra. It's hit Kisnishvili. Cardiff players appealing for a penalty. Howard Webb again in the perfect position. It's hit one arm and the other hand. Penalty. Penalty given for a pull of Matt Mills. And Reading with a glorious opportunity here to double their lead. Mills going towards the ball. And as he came to attack it, Kanan has dragged his arm, pulled him back. Good refereeing. Shane Long has already provided one emphatic finish from 25 yards. Now, can he beat Steve Bywater from 12? It's Shane Long for 2-0. A massive advantage for Reading, who will feel that they're nearly there. Cardiff's home hoodoo strikes again. Reading 2 up before half-time. McAnuff. Long to his left-hand side. Hunt to the far post. He's hit the post. And that surely would have ramped it up for Reading. It took a deflection just in front of Noel Hunt, which made it almost impossible for him to react. 2-0 Reading lead on aggregate. McNaughton's long free kick over the top, and a chance for Bothroyd. Federici out quickly. Zola Fignana pulled to the ground by a combination of Griffin and Ledgerwood. Blake's overrun it. Back he goes for Long. Lovely angle ball in for Hunt to win it for Reading. Great link-up play between the front two. Just waiting for him to get back on side. Kanan had played him on side. He's missed by inches. Some of the home support believe it isn't going to happen. Perhaps trying to tempt fate. McAnuff. Joby McAnuff clean through here to win it. 3-0. Reading are there. They've done the job. Cardiff have been dismantled on home turf. And Joby McAnuff, the former Cardiff player, hammers the final nail into the coffin. Reading will play Swansea for a place in the Barclays Premier League.
We needed that little rub of the green, which they got, you know, with the first goal, and the second goal was a bad decision to pull them back, and they're all the things that hopefully you'll learn from, and you'll get stronger. I'm just so disappointed for everybody, the fans, the players, and everybody associated with the club, because you get so close to it, and these are the hardest ones to get over.
I'm proud tonight, of our fans, of our players and our staff. We've got a really tight group. Terrific night for the fans tonight. They'll love every minute. It's a good journey down the M4, coming back into Reading tonight. So, I could not be more proud.
To League Two now, as Torquay travel to Shrewsbury for the second leg of their playoff semi-final. The Gulls have come out on top in the first leg and carried a 2-goal advantage into this one. And they were on the front foot early on here. Chris Zabrowski with some neat work. Ben Smith doing well to palm away his stinging shot. The visitors were in control for long periods of the game and had a golden opportunity to open the scoring midway through the second half. Gavin Tomlin had impressed in the first leg, but couldn't quite find the target here. The Shrews did threaten later on through former Torquay captain Nicky Rowe, but his shot was easily dealt with by Scott Bevan as the home side failed to break through. Frustration for them as it finished goalless on the night, with Torquay's 2-0 lead from the first leg enough to secure them a place at Old Trafford. In the other League Two semi-final, Stevenage were looking for back-to-back promotions when they hosted Accrington Stanley in their first leg. It's been a remarkable first year in the Football League for Stevenage, including an FA Cup win over Premier League Newcastle. They took the lead here thanks to a deflected shot from Stacey Long. And they made sure they were taking advantage to Lancashire when former Stanley player Joel Byram added another to inflict a first defeat in 14 on Accrington. 2-0 the score. So to the second leg at the Crown Ground. The task for Accrington to break down League Two's meanest defence. Graham Wesley's Stevenage held out in a bad-tempered first half and were handed an advantage after the break when Joe Jacobson made a two-footed lunge at Scott Laird. Referee Russell Booth was quick to show the red card. And within a minute, 10 men became 9. Sean McConville was incensed by that incident and lashed out at Michael Bostwick. There were now 20 minutes for his team to summon an unlikely turnaround. McConville still fuming as he left the pitch. On came Stevenage sub Chris Beardsley, and in the final minute of the game, he gave the visitors another goal to add to the 2 they scored in the first leg, and East Stevenage through to meet Torquay in the final.
We're not in the final because we didn't stand up in the first leg. That's the old top and bottom. Stevenage did a number on us and fair play to them.
They deserve credit, but as I say, the focus has to be on winning the final because there's no point getting there and ending up as bridesmaids. We want to get there and do the job.